Okay, I'm back with another Phoenix Wright. So yesterday we finished this episode, okay? Turn about goodbyes, okay? It turns out, okay, we were right, okay? Von Karma was behind all of this, okay? But we don't know how, okay? So yesterday when we went through the trial, we found out that Von Karma, I was right about like he held a grudge because um Edgeworth, Edgeworth's father, kind of like, how should I say this, ruined his record, okay, and because of that, he get a little bit, nuts, okay, and wanted to take revenge on him, okay. So he didn't plan for that, okay. It's just like he's super depressed at that moment, okay, and afterwards, okay, he he stayed at the court, okay, and remember, after the earthquake, okay, the elevator stopped working, okay, the power went off. So, okay, after after that, okay, it turns out that he's pretty depressed, he don't know what's going on, and he just walked outside of the elevator, and next thing he know, he got shot by Edgeworth, okay, and even up to this day, like the bullet is still lodged in his chest or something like that, okay, and that's how like we found out, okay, we tried to use a metal detector on him, okay, and it did work out, okay, and that's how we prove that Vic, okay, that Karma is the one that's behind all of that, okay, and finally Edgeworth is able to like put his nightmare to rest, okay, like he didn't shot his father, okay, his father was shot by Von Karma, okay, and the proof for the proof of it is in the chest. So really like it really pulls off a lot of crazy thing, because like how can he live with for 15 years, okay, with a bullet lodged in his chest, okay, yeah, and then by the end of the episode, like Maya left us, okay, saying that she wants to finish her training as a spirit medium, okay, so now, okay, after that we are going to enter episode 5, which is, okay, Rise from the Ashes. I've read like the overview, I didn't spoil myself, okay, the overview, they say that, okay, these two are a pair of sisters, and we're gonna help like the older sister, something like that, okay, so let's begin. Okay, he rise from the ashes. Oh. Like this is very interactive, If I'm not wrong, this part is added. Is that 2 murders? Is that 2 murders that happened? Right? 2 murders that happened in different buildings? It's been 2 months since Maya left the office. 2 months without a single trial. Man, you really need to do something about that, man. Okay? You're not getting any business. Well, that also means like 1 less people to feed. But still, you're in a bad shape, man. I've had offers, but none I took. Why? Why? You do know that you're gonna be broke, man. That is, until the day that girls show up. February 22nd, 10 a.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices. Why do I come here to the office every day? It's not like I want to work. There you are, finally. Where have you been? My sister trial is tomorrow. Who are you? It doesn't matter who I am. It only matters who you are. The famous defense attorney, Mia Fey. You're not Mia Fey, are you? I'm sorry, but Miss Mia Fey no longer works here. So you're the coffee boy? I'm Phoenix Wright, a defense attorney. Right. Wait, you're the Phoenix Wright? The Phoenix Wright from the Edgeworth murder case? Yes, that's correct. It wasn't Edgeworth who was murdered though. That's a relief then. You're better than nobody. I'm sorry. I'm afraid I'm not taking cases right now. Why? At the very least, listen to it. Why is he outward, denying everybody, rejecting everybody? The undefeated defense attorney? I'm not accepting any new cases. I'm sorry, but you have to try somewhere else. Please, I'm out of time. But, please, you have to help. It's my sister. Maya. Maya? Could it be? Okay, I'll hear you out. Really? Thank you so much. Let me guess. She's gonna play a role like Maya as well. The clumsy assistant. Right? Really? Thank you very much. My name is Emma. Emma Sky. A scientific investigator. Scientific investigator? Okay, what? Emma? Was it? So you're a scientific investigator? Yes, that's right. Is something wrong? No, it's just you seem kinda jumpy, or maybe just young? Young? I'll be 16 years old. I'll be 16 years old this year. Oh, I see. Wait, only 16? I'm set to be formally assigned to forensics in 3 more years. You're not supposed to be working, right? My work is becoming quite well known, at my age no less. So what exactly is your current position then? Well, legally speaking, I guess you call me an 11th grader, but I'm ready to do my job, at my age no less. Great, another future professional in training. The case. So, what's this about the case? You said the trial is tomorrow. My sister didn't do it. She wouldn't step at someone with a knife. She wouldn't. So, it's a murder case. I don't care. I don't care if there's a witness who saw her do it. She didn't do it. I know she didn't do it. It's a scientific fact. Proof? And there's a witness. Just talk to her. You have to talk to her. Right. I suppose I will. I promise her I'll bring you Mia Fey, but that's interesting. How would she know Mia? Scientific investigator. So you want to be a scientific investigator when you grow up then? Excuse me? I'm not a child, I'll have you know. Still, it's good to have a goal, albeit a very unusual one. I believe investigations should be done scientifically. And why did you say that your sister did not do it? Okay, do you have any proof? Don't you? Yeah. Sure can't fault her for a lack of enthusiasm. If this case is handled scientifically, I'm sure my sister's name will be cleared. Your sister? I've been doing research, you know. I'm developing a new scientific method of case investigation. I'll show you when I'm done. I'm looking forward to it. Guess I should get down to the detention center and talk to her sister. Relation to Mia? My sister asked for Mia specifically. This Mia Fey person was a few years below her in school, so they went to the same school, huh? She always told me to go to Mia if I ever needed a defense attorney, but she's dead for like a couple months now. And well, I need one. Incidentally, Mia is a woman. Now that you mention it, I guess it is more of a woman's name than a man's. Well, it's nice of you to help your sister out like this. You must be close. Well, actually, when she gets like she is now, I kinda hate her. Huh? But she's my only family. Deja vu. Mia and Maya. Your only family? What are your parents? They died in a car accident when I was little. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Move. Detention center. February 22nd. Detention center. Visitor's room. I wonder what's wrong with Emma. She got quiet all of a sudden as soon as we arrived. Guard? I thought I told you I didn't want any visitors. Sorry, ma'am. It's just your sister. No excuses. Or did you not want a raise this year? Uh, how can you affect the salary if you're behind bars? Doesn't make any sense. What was that all about? Dun, dun. Hi, Lana. Funny. You seem to remember specifically. I seem to remember specifically telling you not to come here. Perhaps my memory is failing. Why are you backwards? Shouldn't you face us at the very least? Come on. Look, I didn't want to come here either, okay? But your trial's tomorrow, and you still don't have a defense attorney. I'll be the one in court tomorrow. This has nothing to do with you, Emma. Isn't that right, Mr. Wright? Hey, how do you know me? Mia mentioned you. I've heard quite a bit. I'm sorry. What exactly is it that you do? My name is Lana. Lana Sky. I'm chief prosecutor for this district. Shit. Our mortal enemy. You're a prosecutor? Two sisters, one lawyer. Could this be a coincidence? Emma, Lana. I mean, they're just like... Is something wrong, Mr. Wright? Okay, let's talk the case. There's something you should know from the start. Which is, the suspect in this case has confessed to the crime. Huh? Wait, but the suspect is... Me. I did it. Well, Mr. Wright? Well, why don't you begin by telling me exactly what happened? The crime took place yesterday. Okay, February 21st, 5:15 PM. That's quite specific. I was in the witness deposition. A witness clearly saw me committing the crime. That was a bit of a bad luck, wasn't it? The crime took place in the underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office. The body was found in the trunk of my subordinate's car. Wait, didn't we saw the murder happen on the, in the building, not underground? Right? It's very sus. Prosecutor's office, huh? Is your subordinate's car trunk? Classy. I was arrested on the spot, caught red-handed as it were. Well, that's just great. The victim. So, who was the victim? An investigator with the police department. I suppose the correct term is detective. The detective. Gumshoe? Death was due to a loss of blood. He was stabbed once in the stomach. By you? Death wasn't immediate, but the wound was fatal. I see. Allow me to repeat myself, Mr. Wright. The victim was a detective. You know what that means, don't you? What, Mr. Wright? What does it mean? Well, it means the police department will consider it a matter of pride to have me found guilty. They will use any means at their disposal to do so. Gee, how is this different from any other case with Edgeworth? This case gets worse and worse with everything I learn. Lana? So you're the chief prosecutor? That's correct. I'm responsible for overseeing every trial handled by prosecutors in this district. I'll make sure the prosecutors have what they need to do the job and manage every aspect. Those are my responsibilities in a nutshell. That's an awful large nutshell. Still, I'm a little surprised. I would think you'd recognize the district chief prosecutor, Mr. Wright. Huh? In fact, it seems impossible you wouldn't. Lana? What happened to your right hand? What happened to your hand? Oh, this? I cut myself by accident. When I stabbed him, that is. Huh? I'm not very good at being a criminal, I suppose. How am I supposed to defend this? Time to change the subject. Wait, she was in the class ahead of Mia, wasn't she? Relation to Mia. So, you were in school with Mia, correct? A few years above her? Emma told you that too, did she? Well, why not? I dragged him all the way here from this office. Although it seems he has very little in common with Mia. Hey, I was in law school. I was in my 3rd year, and she was auditing the class. She was different from the other students. Different? She was strong. She'd do anything to become a defense attorney. Anything. Oh, sounds wrong. That was probably why she was attracted to me. Excuse me? Intellectually attracted. Lana was top of her class in school. I was the best there was. Oh. I'm doing pretty good in school too, by the way. It sounds a bit different when Emma says it. Well, Mr. Wright? Excuse me? Can you plainly see I am admitting my guilt? I think it's safe to say, there's no way you can take this case. None. But Lana? Why are you doing this to me? You never think of anyone but yourself. I know you didn't do it, Lana. I know. So, how can you say you did? If I lose you, I'll be all alone. I hate you, Lana. Is that right? Yes. I believe our discussion here is ended. The rest, I leave to you. You mean you're requesting my services as your defense? Don't lose any sleep over it. Your client has confessed, after all. The case is over. Right. I'll do what I can to get to the bottom of this. Lana has confessed to the crime. Yes. But something doesn't fit. It's that look in Emma's eyes. There's something else going on here. I'm going to find out what's what. I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. Huh? About what? My sister. She's not always like that, you know? I just never expected to be defending another prosecutor. Again. She changed a lot. She used to be so gentle, always smiling. Everybody liked her. I see, but I'm having a trouble imagining that. What happened to her? I don't know for certain myself. I think maybe she... Well, maybe not. Sounds like there's something like that defies a simple scientific explanation. Let's go check out this underground parking at the prosecutor office, shall we? Okay. Parking lot. February 22nd. Prosecutor's office. Underground parking lot. So this is the parking lot where it all happened. Looks like they are still investigating. Funny that my first visit to the prosecutor's office should be like this. Hey everyone, keep up the good work. Hey, what are you thinking? Well, they are going to be my co-workers 3 years from now after all. No harm in saying hello. Actually, there is. You know, the attorneys aren't supposed to examine crime scenes. I'm trying not to stand out too much here, see? Hey there. You expecting to go unnoticed here, partner? Partner? Why? Why? Why did you have a cowboy here? Okay, I've read the overview. It says like, you know, you're going to meet like a couple of characters. This is added in like a DLC or something like that. Okay, a post launch content or something like that. And this is meant for the you know, Western audience. Come on, you can do better than that, right? Looks like a Bambina got. That's one super strong stereotype here. Looks like a bambina got loose from the ranch and is up to no good. And by the way, why are you trying to portray like Native Americans? Folks gotta learn to keep them doggies tied down, partner. Mr. Marshall? Marshall looks more like a sheriff to me. What the f are you doing here, man? Looky here, Bambina. I know how you feel, but this is my gang's goal strike, see? Strike? This is our claim, our territory, with a mother load of evidence. If you're fixing to mess with what's ours, you regret it, partner. You know what dreams the cacti out in the desert dream. You want to? What's this guy talking about? Are you drinking? Are you drinking? On the job. You head along home now. Happy trails, Bambina. Was that hombre of yours? Was that hombre? A friend of yours? Kind of, sort of. Yeah, he's a detective. Who thinks he's a sheriff from the Wild West, it seems. Look, a door. This must mean something. I'm not sure that door means anything. No, it won't open. A mysterious lock. I fail to see what's mysterious about it. That's right. You need to learn to enjoy life more. Let's finish our investigation first, shall we? What's this? A wallet? Excuse me, officer. Wait, what are you doing, Mr. Wright? What am I doing? I just found this wallet, so I'm handing it over to the police. I don't believe it. This is real basic. Anything at a crime scene is evidence. Let's be scientific about this. Please, just put it in your pocket. How is that scientific? Sounds like theft to me. Wallet hastily stuffed into pocket. A foldable wallet found at the crime scene. There seems to be something inside. I'm called to duty already, at my tender age. Here, I teach you the trick to examining evidence in detail, okay? Stealing. By the way her eyes are sparkling, I can tell she's been waiting for this. Okay, now. Look at the court record. Okay. You have to be sure to examine evidence carefully on all sides. Ah, so this is the one that she's talking about. Now, let's start examining from every angle. We can even zoom in and zoom out. What do I do? H and BM. Zoom out. Wait. Huh? Look, I think there might be a clue here. You should check it out with a press of enter. Huh? It's not a clue, you dumbass. That's not a clue, you dumbass. I'm surrounded by idiots. That's a button. This is an ID card. Gee, Captain Obvious. Sergeant Bruce Goodman, ID 5842189. See, well, isn't scientific investigation useful? Why am I surrounded by idiots again? I guess. So I don't see what science has to do with it. It's like nobody knows how to open up a wallet before this. Investigator, the ID card, found in prosecutor office, crime scene. Let's be sure to examine every piece of evidence we find. I guess I got to be on my toes from now on. Check. A name and ID are written here. Sergeant Bruce Goodman. I I wonder why they only use numbers for ID. What else would they use? Letters, City. They are the reason why we have a written language in the first place. True. Sergeant Bruce Goodman. ID? Yabadab. See? Wouldn't that be better? Yabadab. Well, it does have a certain ring to it. Like some certain caveman. Exactly my point. It doesn't take much to amuse her. Okay. Examine. Aha! A ladder. That's a step ladder. What's the difference? In scientific terms, please. In scientific terms, huh? Look at the basic nature of things, Mr. Wright. This is all seems so horribly familiar somehow. Here, a phone. Let's see if it works. Hey, don't touch the stuff we don't need to be touching. Yeah, isn't this like evidence tampering? I can't hear anything. My ears! No, my ears! Maybe it's due to the barometric pressure. What is she babbling about? Hey, what did you just say? See, you can hear just fine. The phone's broken. Okay, any more clues? This wall is in our way. It's got a faucet for water. Wait, I know. This wall is merely a facade hiding the truth. Yeah, we're surrounded by idiots. This is no wall, but a water tank. I fail to see how it makes any difference either way. An oil drum. Looks like it's filled with water. It's heavy. I can't even budge it. The drum over here is on its side. Wait, I know. I'll hide in here and do a stakeout. I think you'll probably just get arrested. In fact, you may not even have to hide in the drum to get arrested. What? I'm not suspicious. You sure? You sure? Okay. Anything? Oh, we can slide as well. Let's check out this one first. This is where the cars leave a lot. The arrows on the ground makes it look more like an entrance. What are you talking about? It's plainly an exit. Well, maybe it's both. Kind of like a dual purpose? Aha! The theory of relativity. Huh? I've got to write this down. Hey, Mr. Wright. Maybe you know, was Mr. Relativity German? Or was he British? Mr. Relativity? Are you sure that was his name? Yeah, let's go to the other side. Holy. Well, no time to waste. Let's get hunting for clues. I wonder what this is. Well, partner, looks like you got no intention of going home quietly. God damn, he's annoying. The sheriff? Like I said before, this here is our team. You best be moseying along, unless you're fixing to bite the bullet. You're supposed to prevent crimes, not make them. Yeah, scary. Could you just tell us one thing? Who owns that car? Well, the little filly's got a good nose on her. Do you want to know who rides that red Mustang with the body in her saddle, eh? Please. No problem, partner. About time for vittles anyway. Get yourself to the saloon up on the 12th floor to the prosecutor's office. Might you find a curvacer you like? The prospector office. Where does this guy think he is? And when, for that matter? Note to self, look up Vittles, Saloon, Curvacer. Maybe we should check out room 1202, the High Prosecutor's office. In any case, stay away from the car. You can look around here all you like, but just keep your paws off our claim. Right. Great. Great, maybe there are some clues around here, Mr. Wright. Let's check it out. Excuse me? Were you two all set? Us? Oh. Oh, well, hello. What's this? She couldn't be. You're selling lunches? Here? This is a crime scene. Now that's sauce. Why? Why am I surrounded by idiots? Hello, half and half was it? Thanks. And you, sir? Yes? Some crunchy goodness coming at you. Thanks. Interesting way of doing business. This area is off limits to anyone without clearance, especially passers-by. Or are you officers? No, but you don't exactly look like the type that have clearance. Well, that's hardly a way to greet someone. Even in my days as the cough-up queen, over. Cough-up? You know, I'm feeling kind of full, Maya. Maybe I'll pass on lunch. I'm quite connected to this case, you see. The images are burned into my eyes, you might say. Yes, all of the sordid secrets. Secret? Dear me, you're a slow one, aren't you? What, you're the witness? I'm referring to the murder, the stabbing of that detective. What? A witness clearly saw me committing the crime. You mean you're the witness my sister was talking about? Please, cough up queen, tell us what happened. The name is Angel Star. And don't you go forgetting it. Or before you know it, I'll have you whimpering at my heels. Yes, ma'am. Yikes, she needs it. The case. Anyhow, I knew. Yesterday was a day of destiny. I knew something was going to happen. Just like I know that daily special on Friday every week is salmon. Wow, Captain Obvious. Destiny. Was yesterday special for some reason? You were a defense attorney, right? You should know then. You should know the foul misdeeds of the ones who haunt this den of iniquity. Evil ones. Prosecutors, they have no qualms at all about blackening the name of innocent. And yesterday, they paid a homage to the most evil one of all. They gave me an award for King of Prosecutors. What a farce. So she's saying there was some sort of prosecutors convention yesterday. I was almost compelled to lace their lunches with something foul. Do you have a personal grievances against prosecutors or something? Or is there some kind of scientific evidence to this, evil? Young miss, mark me at your own risk. You'll soon find out why they call me the cough-up queen. Let me guess, they puked out the lunch that you gave them. The most heinous of all, the evil ones, the ones they awarded yesterday. I was in his car that they found the body. Huh? What? They're driving the car? How did they put the body inside the body? What is this? Prove that he devours the evilest lunches of all. Really? Really what? I'm totally confused. One thing's clear. This lunch lady has a thing against prosecutors. What you witnessed. So, what exactly did you witness, Miss Star? It was a fascinating spectacle to be sure. I now feel I know what they say when they talk about a woman's wrath. To see Lana Sky wield that knife so... Her knife flashed in anger, bringing him to a sad end. It was a truly sight to see. You mean you saw the very moment of the crime? The sound of his silvery ties to this world being cruelly cut still rings in my ears. And the rhythmic beat of Lana Sky's knife? Wait. A beat to the knife? Wait, you know Lana Sky? Of course. It's quite a feat, becoming a chief prosecutor. How many lunchboxes of sin did she pack to make that journey, I wonder? I got a feeling that she tried her hand in law school, but she failed, and now she's taking a revenge. She always traveled light. Now, why would this pretty lunch lady know the chief prosecutor's name? Angel. Can we ask you a bit about yourself, Miss Star? I come here every day to sell lunches in an underground car park. Who the fuck will come and buy this? Who the fuck will come and buy this? My god, what? Why? Why? I import only the freshest and best from the Far East. For some reason, the box lunches are a hit here. Who would buy one here? Who would buy one? Why not make the lunches here? Why not make the lunches here rather than import them? Wait, you import them? Isn't that... It's not fresh, right? Did you say something? No. Only true connoisseurs can understand. The kind you can only tell someone who has tried General So Trilobite lunch said. Why are you promoting General So? Never mind, you win. And by the way, General So is an American brand name. It's not a part of Japanese, okay? Anyway, I come here every day to sell lunches. My boyfriend works in the security room here at the prosecutor's office. Your boyfriend? Yeah, see the security room over there? The glass wall booth? I sell my lunches, and since I'm here anyway, I drop in to see him. Since you're here anyway, I guess selling lunches is more important than romance. So scientifically analyze the data available so far. You, Miss Star, are a lunch vendor with an ulterior motive for coming here. What part of that is scientific? Using analysis, not prosecutor's office. Did you have a bad experience with a prosecutor, Miss Star? I sense some hostility. Hostility? Ah, perhaps. Prosecutors are all alike, and the bigger they get, the worse they smell. Kinda like a 10-day-old clam in the chowder. I wonder if Miss Star was involved in some sort of legal trouble in the past. There'll be a sure cause of food poisoning, scientifically speaking, of course. I mean, now you're talking Puff-Up Queen. I thought she was just a lunch vendor, but now I'm not sure. That. About this card. Lunchland vendors only accept cash, not card. Especially not a card belonging to someone else. No, this isn't a credit card, this is an ID card. It belongs to a detective. And you're showing this to me, the lunch lady. Why? That's like showing a fine honeyed ham to a detective. Why do I always feel like I'm being mocked? Because you are. Okay, fine. Let's go to the office. Is that Edgeworth? And I didn't know he's a fan of the Steel Samurai. This is the kind of room that just screams, I can do the job. Quite a change from your office, really. Thanks. Look, there's a trophy or something here. A trophy? What? That shield? It takes real nerve to display stuff like this. Shouldn't it be on a stand? Whoever's office this is, they must be a real stuck-up jerk. Edgeworth. Phoenix Wright. You never tire of prying into other people's business, do you? That voice. Told you. Long time no see, Edgeworth. Huh? Ah! Mr. Edgeworth! You know him from somewhere? Of course! I'm his biggest fan! My sister introduced us once and... Right, her sister is chief prosecutor after all. Well, what brings you here? I warn you, I've been known to be a real stuck-up jerk. No, did I? No. It was just Mr. Wright here. Hey, don't blame on me. We're here to investigate a murder case. Murder? The body was found in this nasty bright red sports car in the parking lot. Let me guess. It's his. Hmm? That will be my car. What of it? What? Your car? And wait, didn't that crazy lunch vendor lady said that she was in the car? Wait, you're dating that crazy lunch vendor? I'll say one thing, she certainly can scream. The case. So, the body was found in your car? Go ahead, say it right. You think I did it, don't you? You went through all the trouble to help me last year, no doubt. No, we don't think you did it. I mean, it was my sister who stabbed him. Wait, no, she didn't do it. I mean... Wait, so you're Chief Prosecutor's little sister then? I thought you did. I thought she introduced you. Come on, come on. Why am I surrounded by idiots? Yes, sir. Emma Sky. It's nice to meet you again. Now that didn't sound forced at all. Ah, now I remember. You've really grown. I meant, it was a surprise for me too. To think that my own car would become the scene of a murder. Scene? A part of the murder. More surprising still. I'm being forced to prove my superior's guilt. I can understand. Wait, what did you say? Lana Sky, the chief prosecutor, the top prosecutor in the district. She can't prosecute herself, so I'll be the prosecutor at the trial tomorrow. You? Mr. Edgeworth? Oh shit. Your crush is gonna crush your sister. Edgeworth. To be honest, it's a bit of a miracle I'm still here at all. What do you mean? Rumors. You've heard the rumors about me, haven't you? What? Miles Edgeworth. It's hard to remember a time when there weren't rumors about this guy. Forging evidence, arranging false testimony, illegal searches, you name it. Thanks to you, my innocence was established in the trial at the end of last year. However, there are some who say I'm the one responsible for the current incident. What? That's crazy. Some people need very little excuse to think ill of others. And fact of life, impossible to stop. But some of them even go so far as to present me with toys like this. They think it's funny. Toys? That bronze shield? There's got to be a story behind that one. The prosecutor Sky? Yes, we worked together on a case 2 years ago. It was my first big case. That's right, I remember. 2 years ago. I wasn't even a lawyer yet. Aren't you the same age? Shouldn't you start, your duty, your job at the same time? Since then, I always felt that she was looking out for me. It appears I was mistaken. Mistaken? Why? I mean, I know she's not the warmest person. I'm sure she felt some responsibility for you. Well, then why? Why did she stab someone in the trunk of my car? Wait, she stabbed someone in the trunk? I thought that she's gonna move the body to the trunk. Who would get into a trunk of a car? Who would get it? Oh my god. The more I think of it, the more... my head hurts. Not only that, she stabbed him with my knife. What? What? Mr. Edgeworth, your knife was the weapon? Murder weapon? Why do you have a knife? Why? Why? To be more specific, it was a knife I keep in the toolbox in the trunk of my car. I have a knife in the toolbox in your car! Why? Why? Edgeworth knife added to the court record. Murder weapon, usually in Edgeworth toolbox. Traces of victim's blood, no prints. Edgeworth? What? Are you sure you didn't do it? Shit. Come on, can you take a joke? You have a strange sense of humor, Mr. Wright. examine. The work desk. It's quite tidy, as one might expect. What a nice desk. Easy to use and easy on the eye. It's polished so well I can see my own reflection. Strange. Why did I just picture Detective Gumshoe? Maybe I'll take that name plaque as a souvenir. Don't, he'll sue you. A chessboard. I'm not too up on my chess, but it looks like blue is a bit of a tight spot. The red knights have surrounded the blue pawn. Huh? The horses are mounted knights. Their swords have a really sharp edges. Check out that poor pawn. His head is kind of spiky. That reminds me of you. Mr. Edgeworth must be an avid chess player. What's wrong, Mr. Wright? Edges surrounding a pawn with spiky hair. Nah, it's nothing. Whoa, these are all case files? They're stacked up to the ceiling. There's even a ladder. Odd. I thought Edgeworth wasn't good with fights. He must have someone get them for him. I keep on seeing. Why did I just picture Detective Gumshoe? He must study these case reports so closely. He's so cool. You wouldn't say that if you saw him sweating bullets up on that ladder. I know that key thing, okay? Ooh, cute. What a pretty tea set. I'll go more for the instant tea bags myself. Amazing. The drawer below is filled with packets of tea leaves. They're all sorted by place of origin and flavor. Look at this. Royal blend. What an exquisitely splendid concoction. There's such a thing as taking a hobby too far. See. My, what an amazing bouquet. Just right for Mr. Edgeworth. No kidding. Hey, there's a card on it. Back from the dead. Wendy. Wendy? Where have I heard that name somewhere before? And besides, a giant steel samurai. It's not a giant, it's a miniature. Wow, I want one. Huh? There's something written on the bottom of his foot. Between a rock and a hard place. Wendy. Wendy? Is she Mr. Edgeworth's fiancée? Ah! It's Windbag! It's Windbag! Wow, this jacket is even lacier than his usual one. This must be his lucky trial jacket. Lucky jacket. Right, I've never seen him wear it. I'm sure there's a story behind what's in frame. Maybe I'll be naughty and take a picture. He's getting way too excited about this. Okay. Here. Mr. Edgeworth has such a comfy sofa. Sofas like this make me want to curl up and take a nap. I bet he purrs over his case files here until the wee hours of the morning. Then he takes off his jacket, rolls up his sleeves, and goes to sleep using his arms as pillows. Oh my god. Oh my god. She's a fujoshi. He's actually daydreaming about Edgeworth working. I bet in the morning he has sofa hair and little creases in his cheek from the seams. He's so cool. Soft hair is cool? Sofa hair is cool? Okay, let's check it out. I've been wondering, what the heck is this? It has a big K on it. Of prosecutors. Huh? What's that? It's the King of Prosecutors trophy. The King of Prosecutors? Wait, isn't that what the lunch vendor lady have and gave it to somebody? It's a great honor. They send that shield to the best prosecutor each year. What? So that K means... K stands for king? Yeah, you got a problem with that? I didn't design the thing. King of Prosecutors. Kinda like Employee of the Month, only better. King of Prosecutors trophy added to the court record. Given to Edward, King of Prosecutors at the PD on the day of the murder. Huh. So that's the King of Prosecutors shield, huh? Well done, Edward. You must be proud to be the King of Prosecutors. Congratulations, King of Prosecutors. Please, stop saying that. That still doesn't explain one thing. Why is the tip of the shield broken? Yeah. Okay, now let's see. Anything else? No. Let's show this. Up, not this button. E. Say, Edward, I was wondering about this. Mr. Wright? Huh? What? Are you sure you should be showing that to Mr. Edgeworth? Oh, he'll take it for sure, won't he? Sheesh. I wish I could be on the same side as Mr. Edgeworth. But then, my sister will be found guilty. If she sighs any deeper, I'm going to start getting depressed. It's against my policy to discuss evidence with the defense. Especially with you. Come on, I saved your ass! Nah, Edgeworth is never personal. It's all about winning tomorrow. Yeah, fine. Let's go back to the detention center. She's not here? Oh, yeah. Smile for the camera. Frozen fear. Okay. What now? Go back to base. Okay, let's discuss this with her. Here, see this? I've noticed that defense attorneys have tendency to want to show people things. What is this? A behavioral study of lawyers? See this? Fine! I'll go back to the prosecutor's office. Okay, let's talk about this. So basically, this says you were the best of the best last year, huh? You can take that foolish grin elsewhere, right? I lost a day of work to receive that travesty. Huh? Why's that? I had to go to the police department to receive that broken shield. The police department? Yeah, right next to the police station downtown. You've been there, haven't you? Where Detective Gumshoe works? Yeah. I was wondering something about your shield. Why is it broken? What does it matter? I've got more important things to worry about. Oh, right. He doesn't seem too concerned about this award for better or for worse. Yesterday was a very busy day for the prosecutor's office. Yeah, I can imagine. Maybe we should ask him more about yesterday? The day of the crime. Could you tell me more about yesterday? The day of the murder? Yesterday was the annual cleaning day at the prosecutor's office. You have a cleaning day? Cleaning day? Working with police department, we sort and file all evidence for solved cases. We call it evidence transferal. Wiping your hands off old cases, in other words. Oh, and another thing. A ceremony was held at the police department. There's an annual review and awards for outstanding police officers and prosecutors. And that's when you got the shield? I was at the police department yesterday afternoon. I got back here at 5:12. That's very precise. People like myself and Edgeworth pride ourselves on our precision, Mr. Wright. No, I place little faith in my memory. The only thing I trust is this solid evidence. Edgeworth parking stop added to the court record. Why do you keep it? Why do you keep it? Okay. Oh, hello, Sam. Okay. Like, why do I feel like everybody in this game is like very, very weird? Like, wouldn't you throw this away? Why would you still keep it? Oh my god. This is the parking stop from the underground lot. The murder took place around 5:15. So the murder happened right after you got back? How can they kill somebody in 3 minutes? Like, shouldn't you at least like bump into each other? What, right? I appreciate it if you direct the suspicion glare elsewhere. Who the fuck is this? Excuse me, but is Mr. Edgeworth anywhere on the premises? I'm Edgeworth. What is it? I'm here at the request of the chief, sir. I've got your report, sir. Report? Chief? She's being prosecuted. Why is she still ordering you guys around? Did you find new evidence in the case against Chief Prosecutor Sky? I don't like the way this conversation is going at all. Sky, sir? No, sir. No name of that kind, sir. Not in this report, sir. I think I just heard Edgeworth lid blow. Edgeworth lid isn't on very tight, is it? I've made a clear request to the police department, did I not? I need to focus on the trial tomorrow, so don't bring me anything unrelated. Yes, sir. But sir, I'm just following orders, sir. They told me to bring this to you. And what's out of your hand? I wasn't aware of the particulars. Give me your name. Yes, sir. Meekins, sir. Officer Meekins. Alright, Officer Meekins. Take your report and leave. And good luck with that raise next month. Oh, but sir, I didn't know. Poor guy. Looks like he was absent on the day, and they gave out brains and good luck. Right? Yes, sir. Gah, he caught me off guard. As you can see, I'm busy. You may leave now. Let's do what he says, Mr. Wright. The victim was a detective from the same department as the patrolman just now. Go down to the police department. You can ask more there. Thanks. He seems to have finally calmed down at least. To the police department! Hey! It's that mascot thing that the chief tried to... Well, the police chief tried to make a thing. And it's already broken. We're finally here. Why would they put the police department so far away from the prosecutor's office? Beats me. That took almost 30 minutes by taxi, and traffic wasn't even that bad. The police department, huh? I've only ever been to criminal affairs next door. Hold on, what's that? Disturbing. Why did they undulate like that? Oh, I know. This is Blue Badger. They're trying to make him the police mascot. Wow, Mr. Wright, you sure know a lot about the police. Still, he just seems familiar somehow. Forget the Blue Badger. Who's that one next to him? Someone appears to be dancing with the Blue Badger. Uh-oh, he noticed me. He sure is running over here fast. I'm sure. Why are you dancing to it? Why? Hey pal, what are you doing here? That's my line, Detective Gumshoe. Specifically, why were you dancing over there? What? Well, at least he doesn't seem to be busy. This is our chance to get information. Hey, I'll have you know, I'm a very busy man, pal. Okay, talk. The case. I give you one word of advice, pal. You better not agree to defend the suspect in this case. Well, why not? Huh? Well, it's just that the chief prosecutor has confessed to the crime. He said she summoned the detective to the prosecutor's office and she killed him. But what if she's not telling the truth? Yes, well, no. Come on, pal. There's plenty of evidence against her. But what if the evidence was fake? Hey, pal, can I speak to you for a second? Huh? Me? Why is this little girl so peeved at me? She's a relative of the suspect. She's Lana Sky's sister. The chief prosecutor's little sister? Just please investigate this case carefully, okay? Scientifically. Yes, sir. Ma'am. Oh, by the way, you might want to keep your voices down. You don't want to be overheard using words like fate. Huh? It's just... It's a sensitive issue with us these days. The investigation. So... What are you doing here, Detective Gumshoe? Me? Well, nothing really. They kicked me out of the criminal affairs. Oh shit. You screwed up again, didn't you? Detective Gumshoe, what did you do this time? What do you mean this time? Then what happened? I know things are busy right now. I mean, with my sister's case and all. It's true. We've never had a chief prosecutor murder anyone before. It'll be a problem if they did. Only the highest ranked people are being led into criminal affair now. The lowest ranking guy in there is our chief of detective. Whoa, shit. The chief of detective is the lowest ranking guy? They're not letting any of us rank and file detectives in at all. None of you? I know this is an important trial, but isn't that a little odd? So anyway, I thought I'd spend the day getting the badger dance down pat. Isn't there anything else you could be doing? The chief of police himself is directing this investigation, pal. And Officer Marshall was assigned to the underground parking lot. Officer Marshall. Now that I think about it, Emma did seem to know that Marshall died. A patrolman in charge of a crime scene. It's unheard of, pal. Let's examine first. Let's start from the top. I always get excited when I come to the police station. Why? It feels like I've jumped into a movie. Huh? You know, with all the police and criminals? Well, I don't know if this is all that exciting. Sure it is. Look at those two officers over there. They're probably talking about the latest bus. Funny, I thought they were talking about the weather. Look, the patrolman is saluting the other guy. He must be a detective. And then I said, "Hey, you do that? Your suit will get cold, buddy." That's hilarious, sir. I laughed so hard, I cried. I guess he wasn't saluting. He was wiping his tears from his eyes. They make a good pair. Campaign something something. The banner here is announcing the crime fighting campaign. Nice slogan. I wonder if they'll be selling... Why would they be selling fingerprint sets? Why? I don't think it's that kind of campaign. Huh. What family wouldn't want a set at home? I won't. It's good for finding out who snuck into the cookie jar. Most of the time that's me. I think most families can figure out without the extra help. Mr. Wright, do you know why patrol cars are painted black and white? No idea. Why? I think they are designed after a panda. Why? Not that I have scientific proof. It's just a theory. Should I say it? A science theory. Do you mind me asking how you come up with that theory? It was when I was on a school trip. I saw a patrol car and it came to me. We had just been at the zoo, see? Jay, very scientific of you. What about zebras? Or did they not have those at your zoo? Nice comeback. The detectives in there look pretty busy. Just imagine right now. Behind those doors, the police drama in action. Somehow, the thought fails to excite me. Huh, I was wondering about that. What, the dancing blue badger? It's my masterpiece. You made this, Detective Gumshoe? The chief threw together some design and I did my own thing, pal. Nice work. It's battery powered so it can go anywhere. There's no switch, so it just dances until the battery dies. Poor blue badger, fated to dance until he drops. Blue badger panel added to the court record. A work of art designed by Detective Chief of Detectives and created by Detective Gumshoe. Wait. What the heck is the detective making this? Shouldn't... What? What? Shouldn't they be investigating crimes, not make mascots? Oh my god, I'm surrounded by idiots. The usual wanted posters are hanging up on the bulletin board here. Do you know this face? If you do, dial number 1. Mr. Wright, I always thought it was kind of funny. I've never seen anyone who looked like the people in these posters. They hardly even look human. He has a point. Wait, look at that. That's a, print mark. Let's talk about this. Is that... As a detective, I have to keep my mouth shut on that one. I know better than go to blabbing on about things I don't know about. No, I wouldn't want you to do that either. Good. Huh. I thought that we can examine it. Miles Edgeworth, 512. This is dated the day of the crime. The murder took place 3 minutes after Edgeworth parked his car. If only he was held up at a couple of extra red lights. If that's the case, then the murder wouldn't happen. Ah, that's why. But think about it. That's like when you drive your car in. You drive your car in, but think about it. You still need to park your car. Shouldn't take like another extra minute or two? Okay, like you need to leave your car and everything. So this looks very, very sus. He wouldn't have been caught up in this whole affair, perhaps. It goes to show you never knew what happened when you run a yellow light. Anything else? Nothing. Let's check. Now I get it. There's a shield there. Huh? Wait. Did you see that? Check it out. There's a metal plate here. Looks like the names of all the previous recipients are engraved on it. Wow. One guy's listed a bunch of times. Von Karma. I guess he must be a foreigner. Yeah. That's probably it. Well, wherever he's from, he must have been an amazing prosecutor. I'd like to meet this Von Karma sometime. Don't. When she says it, his name does have kind of a ring to it. Oh. I guess there's nothing else. More the weapon. This must be the victim's blood, right? Either that or Edgeworth cut himself peeling an apple. Do you use this to peel an apple? What's Edgeworth doing with a knife like this anyway? Hey, maybe he spent his weekends roughing up in the wild. Edgeworth? In the wild? I think my food peeling theory is more likely. Are you kidding? I always picture him as an outdoorsman. That's a scary thought. Present. I want to present this to him. Found in Mr. Edgeworth's car, stabbed with Mr. Edgeworth's knife now. What would drive Chief Prosecutor Sky to do such a thing? Wait, I mean, sure, of course someone else really did it. Someone who must have a grudge against Mr. Edgeworth. The car and the knife do seem a little too well organized. Poor Mr. Edgeworth. What could have happened? We have to find out a little more about what's going on with Edgeworth. Huh. King of Prosecutor. Hey, that's it. That's the King of Prosecutors awarded to Mr. Edgeworth got yesterday. Were you at the award ceremony, Detective Gumshoe? Of course, pal. I've got an award for diligence myself. Ah, congratulations. I was wondering, why is there a water shield? And why is it broken? Oh, there's a reason. I'll tell you what it is later. Why are you all hiding this? Apparently, he's forgotten. But I was proud of Mr. Edgeworth for winning that award. Even with all the naysayers in the prosecutor's office, naysayers must be because of the rumors. Okay. I think that's all we can get from here. Wait, double check. Okay. Let's show him this. See this? Move. Detention center. It's not here. Let's go to the parking lot. Present. Could you take a look at this? You said you wanted some hot tea, right? No, but thanks. You didn't even look at me. You must have brewed the leaves at long time to get the rich flavor like this. We pre-infuse the leaf with steam before brewing. I knew it! So that's the secret to the aroma. Exquisite. The only thing I'm smelling here is wasted time. Blue Badger? Let's skip. What should I do now? I can't go to the car. Wait, let's stop this. I can't check this out. Why? And another police prosecutor. Huh? He's not here. A work desk. It's quite tidy as one might expect. What a nice day. It's polished so well. I prefer not to have to look at myself while I work. Wow, an amazing bouquet. No kidding. There's a card on it. Back from the dead. Wendy. Do you think that old hag did this? Whoa, what a view. It must be nice to have an office on the 12th floor. I guess you would feel important. Incidentally, were you to jump out of this window, the time until impact with the ground would be... Got it. Approximately 3.23 seconds. That's handy to know. The lucky... Wait. There's a jacket frame, like a painting. This fabric is high-grade cashmere, Italian styling. Silk ruffles, turquoise buttons, and a gold thread collar. I'm guessing it's worth around 5,000. 5,000 for that? That's pretty cheap. Speaking of which, your suit will be about... Oh, that's enough about that. I don't need my life appraised. Thank you very much. Is it broken? Maybe it's made of chocolate and its owner took a bite out of it. It appears to be made out of bronze with gold plating. It's not worth much. $70 tops. This girl has a thing about pricing everything, doesn't she? I wonder what that big K means. Mysterious. Isn't that King? Sofa. Not here. Then what do I do now? Parking lot? I've already showed her the stuff. Okay, let's present everything. Nope. Let's talk. Nothing. Can I examine? Oh, what's this? A stylish glass wall room. Very nice. You could see the whole parking lot from here. In there. It says security. Perhaps it's a cafe? Huh? Cafe security. Yeah, that must be it. Let's check it out later. I hate to break it to you, but I think that's probably the security guard office. You know, I scored a 97 on my science test the other day. You know, a kid could have guessed better than you know. Too bad they don't have a test for common sense. Okay. Move. Department entrance. Edward trouble? He's in a tough spot again. Again? Well, it all started with the murder of the defense attorney, Ammon. But Mr. Edward was found innocent. Listen, pal, there have always been rumors about Mr. Edward. Forging evidence, making deals with witnesses. Nothing outright, but there were always whispered rumors. But that's Von Karma. Ever since he was accused of murder, no one's whispering. They're practically shouting. But there's no evidence against him. Well, Mr. Edward has always had an unusually strong tie to the department higher up. It's only natural that people would be suspicious. I had no idea he was under the gun. Anyway, this latest case started a new rumor. People say the only reason he took this case is because he's aiming to become the chief prosecutor position himself. What? But I know the truth, pal. Nobody wants to be the one who has to prosecute the chief prosecutor. Mr. Edward is biting the bullet on this one. He's doing this all for us. Okay. Let's see. Edward. He's not here. Where to go to now? Can I show? Come on. Okay, let's check out if there's anything I missed. Let's check this out. Oh boy. Parking stub. I wonder why I can't check this out. I want to check out the fingerprints over here. But most likely that's, you know, gumshoes. What now? What now? Can you tell me? Oh god. Let's examine. Damn, what did I miss? What did I miss? Who's that? As a detective, I have to keep my mouth shut. What about this? Gizmo's ID. Huh? Hey, this is a detective ID card. You can't just keep that. You have to turn it into the police. It's people like you that get me into so much trouble all the time. Maybe Detective Gumshoe must drop his card a lot. Let's see. Bruce Goodman. Goodman. Sounds familiar. Nah, my mistake. But didn't you work together with him in criminal affairs? Whoa, now I remember. Bruce Goodman. You know, I'm getting more and more pissed right now. I'm getting more and more pissed. Why? Why did you not remember the victim? It's a cop like you. Come on, man. That's what I thought. Can you tell us more, Detective Gumshoe? Bruce Goodman. So, this ID card belonged to the victim? He was a detective like myself. Detective Bruce Goodman. Let me guess, he's very smart, he's very competent. Don't you think it's strange? I mean, why would the victim's ID card be lying on the ground where we found it? He got killed? Well, Detective Goodman should have been at the police department yesterday. There was an evidence transfer for a case he handled 2 years ago. Evidence transfer? Mr. Edgeworth mentioned that too. But Detective Goodman was killed at the prosecutor's office. Well, that's the thing. It's hard to say this, but word is Chief Prosecutor called him out there to the parking lot, and Lena's confessing as much. And that's all I know about that. I'm not officially on the case, you know. Thank you. Why aren't you handling the case, Detective Gumshoe? We met the guy who is... What was his name? The guy in the parking lot? That'd be Officer Marshall. He was appointed directly by the Chief of Police. Officer Marshall? Is he some kind of Wild West sheriff or something? No, Jake Marshall is just a regular officer from West LE. For a moment there, I wasn't sure. Look, pal, let me try to make things a little easier for you. Show them this and they'll let you examine the crime scene. Maybe. What? Wait. Okay, we're gonna examine that for a while, okay? We're gonna examine that for a while. Detective Gumshoe, letter of introduction. Okay. I'll be surprised if I'll be surprised if this gets us anywhere. I'm surprised if just act like you're supposed to be there and nobody will look at you, pal. Okay, next. Let's go. February 22nd, underground. Looks like the investigation is still going. I have to be getting back to the shop. Look, sorry, looks like I'll be stuck in this pit till sunset. I'll see you in my dreams tonight then, baby. Oh, still here? Wait, you're dating Marshall? Hello. Why the surprise looks? Didn't I mention? I've got a boyfriend in criminal affairs too. What happened to the security guard? Hey, what's wrong, Bambina? You're looking like a doggy that's lost a turd. What the hell are you drinking? You're on the fucking job. You're on the fucking job. Jake Marshall. Strange guy to put in charge of a crime scene. Check. Look. Hey, look here. It looks like something's been crossed out. Maybe it's a letter or something to Detective Gumshoe. Let's see. Annual bonus. $20. God damn, man! He did a shitty job, but like, oh hell, man! Like, this is just sad, freaking sad. I think a couple of zeros are missing, and that's about right. At least in that detective's case. Maybe I should rethink my career as an investigator. Okay, let's talk. The victim. There's something I wanted to ask you. The scene of the crime, a cold grave for men who lost their dreams. And me, I watch over them as they sleep, dreaming of the desert's harsh judgment. You're not a fucking desert, man. You're not a desert. He's asleep. Well, we should show this hopeless case something to catch his interest. Marshall, there's something I wanted to ask you. The scene of the crime, a cold grave for man. Okay. Take that! Would you mind reading this for me? Was this? I warn you, fan letters to me go right in the spittoon. It's a letter of introduction from Detective Gumshoe. Maybe investigate? Gumshoe? That old cow dog. He's holding a birthday party or something. Huh? Look, where should say letter of introduction? It says invitation. Ah, I think he just miswrote it. Wait, why am I getting all defensive here? No worries, this proves it's from Detective Gumshoe. Better than a blood test. True. Guess I better let you in then. Thank you, Officer Marshall. Oh, that's right. He's a patrolman, not a detective. Which reminds me. Hey, wait a second. Isn't a crime scene supposed to be handled by a detective or higher? Well, folks, the clues are calling. Welcome to our goal strike. Be like the settler. Strike out for the lands unknown. Manifest destiny. And let's have a hootenanny. Note to self, police investigations are like settling land. Well, Mr. Wright, what do you say? I say I won't be needing this anymore. Crumple and discard it. Okay, let's examine. Oops, slide. B block through there. That's where visitors park. I see the lunchland car over there, far in the distance. Hey, you're right. I like the cute design on the door. I can see a cartoon cow munching down a juicy sticky steak. Doesn't that strike you as a little creepy? Just don't think too deeply about it and you'll be fine. This appears to be the car where the body was found. It looks like the lock on the trunk is busted. The crime took place in the underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office. It all happened in 3 minutes. The body was found in the trunk of my subordinate's car. The body was found! Quite a luxury car. It just screamed, I have money to burn. Yeah, prosecutors get the big bucks. You sure? Oh, what's this? It looks like a note of some sort. Look, something's written on it. 675-12-2. Yeah, let's see. 67S-12-2. There's a name printed on the paper above that. Goodman. Maybe it fell out of his pocket when he was killed. Well, so what does it mean, Mr. Wright? How am I supposed to know? Note to self. For detective reasoning, go to Edgeworth, not Wright. I'm sure Edgeworth wouldn't know what it means either. Victim memo found in the car trunk. Reserved for prosecutors. The defense attorneys are relegated to B block. I dream of the day when I'll be able to park my car here. I'll go over to B block to buy my hamburgers from you, Mr. Wright. I'm not planning to give up on my job that soon. Ah. Looks like a cell phone. Why didn't they pick it up? Are you all that blind? Oh god, I'm surrounded by idiots. The scientific analysis would suggest this belongs to the victim. I can't think of anyone else who it belongs to. The murderer! That's not scientific. Check it out. Right, let's check it out. Like it's automatically pressing. Yep. Strap. What a boring strap. What's wrong with it? Everyone has different tastes, you know. Here, check out mine. It's a pink princess strap. These are hard to come by, you know. I see the series is as popular as ever with the kids. Ah, there. Ding. This phone is still on the readout screen. Readout. That's right. Most phones keep a record of all the calls you made and received. You just press the blue button to display the last number you called. Convenient, isn't it? I'm surprised you didn't know about that. Sorry to disappoint you, but even I know about things like readout. Huh? I'm sorry. It's just... You never know with people from your generation. Whatever, let's check this phone out. Now, to see the owner of this phone call last, note to self, a defense attorney doesn't think first, he just pushes the button. No, I didn't. Beep. Steve Sauron. Hey, that song, I know that. Hey, what's going on over there? Beep. Oh, I'm sorry. I see you, partner. You pressed the red dial on their phone, didn't you? Yeah? Whose phone is this, anyway? It was on the ground over there. Whose is it? This belongs to the chief prospector. Prospector? Why didn't you take it as evidence? What? It's my sister's? She apparently dropped it when she was taken into custody, right after the crime. And why didn't you take this as evidence? Look, the last call was made right when the murder occurred. No, and why did you leave it? Looks like she was fixing to call someone. Except, she only spoke for a few seconds, according to this. Who did she call? No idea. Sorry, partner. Now, I got a question for you, partner. I heard a phone ring just now. One of those newfangled ringtones. Oh, that? Oh. I'm sorry. That was my phone. What? Your phone? Yeah, it's kind of strange, but... someone called me right as we picked up the other phone. A wrong number. I hope you're not lying. They shoot you for that in Texas, partner. Dude, am I that stupid? Are you that stupid? She's calling you, you fucking idiot! Uh-oh, I incited the wrath of the Lone Star Patrolman. Cell phone added to the court record. Last call made at 5:18 on the day of the murder. This rope, is it? Yep, they laid it in the outline of the victim's body. So wait, the victim must have died when the killer closed the trunk on him. You have to be the only person I know would come to that conclusion. What did you say? No, I think that they did before they got into the trunk. Who would enter it? Let's check this one first. I can't spin it around. My sister's cell phone. The last time it was used. Maybe she was canceling the date for the night. Why did Lana make that call? Attention center. Well, we can check it here, right? Oop, open. There's no need to push this again. What's wrong? Never mind, it's nothing. Okay, move. Right and co law officers. Present. See this? Ah, come on. Police department. Okay, let's show him this. As the detective, I have to keep my mouth shut on that one. What about this? Okay. Let's go to the prosecutor's office. I'll talk. Victim. Officer Marshall, could you tell us more about the victim? Good men always die young. Remember that, partner. So, be a bad person and die late. Could you be more specific? Bruce Goodman. He was a detective, right? Well, aren't you a feisty doggy there now? Detective Goodman was stabbed here at 5:15. The smiley Madonna told me the tale. I think he means the witness, Miss Angel Star. One stab to the chest, a fine piece of work. This here's the autopsy report. Goodman's autopsy report added to the court record. One knife guy died within an hour and a half of 4 p.m. Why at 4? Was my sister involved with the victim anyway? Funny you should mention that, Bambina. Chief Prospector Sky and Detective Goodman had nothing in common at all. Nothing in common? They apparently worked together on a case a few years back, so there's no motive? Goodman wasn't particularly gifted detective. That's one reason why he didn't do much work with the Chief Prospector. But my sister called the victim here on the day of the murder, right? Here to this parking lot? So it seems. Like calling an unarmed man to a shootout at high noon. Marshall. I don't mean any offense, but Officer Marshall, you're a patrolman, right? Not a detective. You're calling me out? They shoot you for that in Texas. You're not in Texas, you're in Japan. Huh? I was one of them fancy shoot detectives till 2 years ago, to tell the truth. Really? Now he tells me. But you're a patrolman now, so how can you be in charge of a crime scene? Nothing gets by you, does it, Bambina? So why are you in charge? No reason, we're just short on hands right now. I'm keeping an eye out in the meantime. You know, it's funny how, how should I say this? That they say they are lack of people. It's just that they kicked out all the detectives, you know? They kicked out all the detectives and only the high-ranking officers are in there, in the office right now. But this guy is lower than that. So maybe like they choose the dumb ones so that they will never find, you know, proper evidence. That's odd though. Detective Gumshoe saying he had nothing to do. Nothing important at least. He's nothing but a sad old cowdog and that can't find his tail. Maybe it's because he runs with that Edgeworth, eh? Edgeworth? That cowdog being kicked out of his cattle run by order of the chief of police. Guess he doesn't realize it yet. Detective Gumshoe kicked out of the investigation? So there's no connection between Detective Goodman and my sister? That's correct, but there's a gold mine of evidence against her. And the prospectus tomorrow is none other than Edgeworth himself. I'm afraid your sister's fate is decided, Bambina. Many condolences. Officer Marshall? Yeah, Bambina? How can you say that? You and my sister, you were... Is this something between this cop and the sister that I don't know about? Let me guess. They used to date each other. I apologize, Bambina. Something must have gotten to me. Maybe it's that dry wind. That dry winds are blowing through the prospector office. Dry wind or ill will? Something's up to something. But who? Office atmosphere. Suspicions about Mr. Edgeworth has been flying around for nearly 2 years now. Forged evidence, arranging testimonies. You mean... He wasn't unbeatable because he did whatever it took to win. Unbeatable, that is. Until he met you. But rumors are rumors. Aren't they? These are prosecutors we're talking about. Evidence is everything to them. If you follow the rumors about Edgeworth to the source, you find one person. But they're off limit. Untouchable, you might say. One person? Who? Hate to say this, but it's your sister, Bambina. Chief Prospector Lana Sky. What? My sister? Edgeworth couldn't rustle all those cattle by himself. Some people load their guns with bullets, some people load them with deals. What you're saying, Edgeworth was making deals to win trials? Whereas there's gunshot, there's bound to be bullets. That's what the old-timers say. There's a big old secret hidden around here somewhere. Everyone knows it. Is that why Detective Gumshoe was taken off the case? Did they target him because he was closest to Edgeworth? So, well, how are we doing, Mr. Wright? I guess we got some clues. We have an autopsy report, a note from the victim, and a cell phone. Give me a second, let me check. Name of deceased, Bruce Goodman, 36. 4 p.m. and 5:30. Cause, loss of blood. Wait, this means that he was stabbed at 4, okay, and then later he will die within 1.5 hour later. So he did not die in the car. Assessment: wound was caused in by a 4.5-inch knife. A single stab wound was found. Is it 4.5-inch? So you think it'll be okay? Well, the only thing still bothering me is that Lana is confessing to the crime. She says she did it. No problem. I can guarantee that she's not the criminal. By the way, Emma? Yes? I know that song your phone plays when it rings. What? Beep. It's the Steel Samurai theme song, isn't it? That popular TV show for kids? The phone that rang earlier wasn't mine. It was yours. At 5:18, just after the murder took place, your sister called you. Didn't she, Emma? I'm sorry. Can you tell me what you talked about? She hung up right away. B. Cell phone updated in the court record. Last call made to her sister at 5:15 on the day of the murder. A detective is murdered, and suspect is the top prosecutor in the district. I've got a bad feeling about this. Like, maybe I still don't know everything that went on here. To be continued. Damn, that's a mystery. Okay, so I'll pick this up tomorrow. Okay, we'll have the trial tomorrow. Okay, so I don't think this will be the end. I think like we're gonna prove that she's not guilty, and then like she's still gonna be in detention, and we're gonna find out the true victim later, the true murderer later on. Okay, so with that said, I'll end the stream here, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.